My next guest, you know who he is, Tyson Nam. He's going to be fighting Matt Schnell coming up here at UFC Fight Night on Fight Island on January 20th. Tyson, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. Bringing in the new year with some exciting entertainment for you guys.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to Fight Island, man. You must be pretty thrilled about that.
Sort of, kind of. You know, it's a little bit far from Hawaii specifically, but, you know, I ain't no stranger to traveling distances to get into a fist fight.
Yes, no, for sure. And of course, you're supposed to fight Matt Schnell in December. Obviously, that fight doesn't end up happening. Were you happy to see this get rebooked, or were you hoping to get another opponent? What was sort of your assessment of the fight getting rescheduled?
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure that the UFC wants this fight to happen. I know the fans want this fight to happen. The both of our styles just makes is just going to make for an exciting fight for all the fans to be on the edge of their seat waiting for something spectacular to happen.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's good they did rebook it. Like I said, sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes they, give you a different opponent. So I think for the division, it's very, very important. In terms of, the travel, like you talked about there, when are you actually leaving? Because you said you got an even further time, I think, than most Americans do.
I will be leaving in approximately 2 or 3 days, Friday our time over here. And got a quarantine in Vegas, make that 17-hour flight, I believe it is, to Yas Island, and spend another 48 hours quarantining, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited for that.
Good stuff, man. Did you get to enjoy the holidays at all, or did you have to? I mean, I know you were training, but did you get to have a nice Christmas and all that?
Of course. I mean, just spending time with family and friends, even though I don't get to eat all the arrangement that everybody brought. I get to smell it, maybe a little taste of it, but I've been doing this for so long that holidays is kind of like just it's only a plus if I get to do it, but I don't really need it. So fight's on my mind, and fight's all I'm thinking about even during the holidays.
So how do you readjust from, thinking you're going to fight Matt, and then the fight's off, and then they reschedule it, and you've got the holidays and everything? Like, how did you adjust from that to, and I'm sure the preparation's a bit easier in the sense that you're already getting ready for the same opponent, right? Not a new opponent.
Yeah. Same game plan, same training schedule that we've been going through. So nothing changed, just the day, which was literally just about a little bit more than a month later. So not a biggie at all.
Okay, that's good to hear. Were there any restrictions with your training camp? I know last time we talked, I think Hawaii was still in kind of a lockdown situation. Has that improved since the last time we spoke?
I believe we have improved. I want to say we're in tier 2. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's what it is. Restaurants are open, gyms are open. Just got to make sure that we're wearing our masks when we're training.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, I live in Vancouver, Canada. We've been pretty lucky throughout this whole thing. Like, we had stuff sort of open up, but if I go to the gym, like I was there this morning, I got to wear a mask. I'll take it. I'm just glad I get to go to the gym. Like, trying to work out in my garage, not as cool as working out in like an actual gym, right? So.
Do you guys have a time restraint while you're in the gym?
Yes, we only get half an hour. Or no, I think it's like half hour, 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and that's how long it takes me to warm up.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're comparing two different people here. I mean, look at me; I'm not a professional athlete, so yeah. For someone like you, it would be tough. But I need half an hour to 45 minutes, and I'm good. And do the warm up at home, and then head over there, type thing. So there
Smart.
You go. Yep, no, for sure. Anyways, don't want to bore our audience with my workout routines. Who have you got a chance to work with for this camp? Business as usual, just the same guys?
Yeah, all my Hawaii boys up over here. So, I think you guys will know names like Russell Doan, my corner, Ian De La Cuesta. So, we got an array of talent over here in Hawaii. You can't throw a rock too far to not hit someone that's good at fighting over here in Hawaii.
Yeah, no, very well said. And then how about the weight cut? Because obviously you mentioned the long travel time. Do you got to alter that a little bit just because of the extra travel time?
Yeah, I mean, I figure I'm pretty good at math, so I'm thinking, I'm right where I need to be. But it's always a rough time on weigh-in day, just because I'm a larger flyweight, and I believe Matt is a larger flyweight as well. So we'll just be sucking ass together to make that 126 mark. And but I feel like I'm right where I need to be in order to make that weight, because I can't even recall a time that I've ever missed weight out of was that 32 some odd professional.
Yeah, you're a
fights.
professional.
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm good. I'll be good.
Yeah, no, for sure. Did you ever get a reason why I think because Matt had like a tough cut last time, right? Was that the issue as far as, him not being able to fight? I think it was the weight cut related, right?
I believe so. He probably did a little bit of miscalculations. He's probably not into as depth into math as I am. But yeah, I believe it was the weight cut. The weight cut is what always kills
that brings
everybody.
me to my next question. Like, was there any hesitation of taking this fight just knowing what happened last time? I mean, Matt's not a guy that typically misses weight, but I'm sure that did cross your mind when you accepted the the rescheduled fight.
Well, that's why I thought that, we were literally let known probably at least 10 weeks in advance before the previous. And
Right.
I thought that, with that long a period of time and you can't make the weight, then I would figure maybe you're either moving up or I'm moving on to a different opponent, which is why I called out Joseph Benavidez at the time. But I guess he's got everything in order, gave his word to the UFC, and the UFC wants us to throw hands at each other.
Yeah. And kind of on that same note, as far as other things in the division, how inspiring was it to watch that title fight with Brandon Moreno and Figueiredo? Like, that was pretty cool. Even as like any MMA fan, that's the type of fight that's going to get even casual fans in to watch, I think.
If you did not like that fight, you're watching the wrong. You're
probably
sport.
blind. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or something. But yeah, it was really exciting. I was myself, and I'm pretty sure everybody around the world was on top of the edge of their seat, just watching in awe at these guys just punch each other dumb that night. But yeah, I mean, hats off to them. I guess they were the runner-up in fight of the year, rightfully so. But excited for our weight class to be on display in this near coming future, as I feel like it should have always been.
I think there was one guy who was unhappy about that. Cody Garbrandt, right? He was supposed to have the title shot. Now he's got to wait a little bit longer. We'll see what happens with him. But I think he's probably the only one. I'm sure he enjoyed the fight, but he's probably also thinking, damn it. I was hoping to get next crap. But
yeah, shit happens. People get sick, and you got to sit out for a couple of weeks, a couple of months. But he'll get his time.
Absolutely. How's this fight playing out on the 20th? You guys both swing very heavy. It's always an exciting fight whenever you're in there. How do you envision the fight playing out?
We're going to meet in the middle. Matt's a finisher. I myself am a finisher. So we're going to be swinging heavy leather, punch kicks, doing the MMA thing. And it's going to be fast and furious. But I feel like I'm coming out with a knockout again.
Where does a win put you here? Because, flyweight's kind of wide open right now in terms of the rankings and all that. And I know obviously things are stuck at the top with the impending rematch between Figueiredo and Moreno. But, do you feel like a win here could put you with some of those bigger names?
Yeah, I mean, Matt is ranked at number 9 right now, and I believe I'm number 13. So I feel like I'm in the top 10 at that point. If I get another knockout win, 3 knockouts in a row at a flyweight division, you got to give me like a top 5 guy. So whoever ain't got no dancing partner, please put me with them, and we'll see after that.
And most important question in this interview: has USADA come to see you when you've taken an edible since we last talked?
There was another time after that, so that was 2 times in a row.
No way. Okay.
I don't know, it's coincidence or something of that sort, but literally 5 minutes later, I was on my way to a party that I was gonna get down and jiggy with, all nice, dressed nice, and here comes a knock at the door. Because usually I get it like early in the morning, but they've been coming a little bit later on in the day when it's edible time.
Now, does that make you even, everyone's different when they get high, but do you get even more paranoid when they talk and they're trying to test you and stuff? Does it give you the sense of the fear of God, so to speak?
No, they were just hanging out, chilling out with me, was just talking like we knew each other for a year, just having a nice little conversation. So, I'm pretty relaxed, pretty mellow. I didn't take too much to where I was getting paranoid or anything of that sort. But yeah, it was just a nice conversation.
Good stuff. Tyson, thanks so much for the time, man. Always great catching up. Looking forward to this fight. UFC Fight Night, UFC Fight Island 8, I think is what they're calling it. January 20th. You don't want to miss it. Anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors? Any social media? I'll give you the last word.
Check me out on Instagram, Namino11, Twitter, good old Tyson Nam. Follow me on this journey.